Dr. Sam Shatkin from the Aesthetic Associates is our first guest, and he's got a lot of exciting news, but especially for mommies when it comes to a mommy makeover. We're going to find out what that's all about. And all these wonderful things, Doc, like being in New Beauty magazine.
Well, that's really a great magazine. If anybody's had a chance to read that.
Woo,
really
look at you.
Material. Yeah,
hey, you know what? We got Elle Macpherson on the cover, and it's a beautiful magazine called New Beauty. If you want one of these, they can just come to your office and get it, right?
Absolutely. Again, free
nice.
issue. It's a $10 item you buy at the regular store. But open that up again, Linda, where you were. So I don't know if, maybe you recognize that woman. She was actually one of our guests on the show here.
Right there at the bottom.
So she's got some
That's
national
fantastic.
attention there as well.
And you know what? There's also other accolades coming your way about New York State.
Yeah, well, I was just honored with the top 10 doctors in New York State, which is plastic surgeons in New York State.
Congratulations.
So I'm excited about that.
Congratulations.
Nice things. You know, the accolades are nice, Linda, but you know, it's really the appreciation we get from our patients when they give you a hug after the procedure or they thank you about what we do. So that's more valuable than anything else.
I know, but you know what? You've done a lot of hard work, and it's very nice to see it come back at you.
Well, I think so. We do work hard.
All right, let's talk about our mommies who would like to reclaim some of their old body before maybe they had a couple of kids.
Well, you know, a lot of changes can happen, and what happens is as the body gets stretched, either with the breast, with women that are breastfeeding, or sagging that can occur, or the tummy that can create a problem. And here's a perfect example of a woman that came in after a couple of children.
Wow.
One of my patients didn't like that pooch that she had there, and she told me afterwards that her tummy never looked this good even before she had children.
Yeah.
But you can see how beautiful we can contour and shape the waistline and tighten up the abs and really make a nice improvement. Because you know, after the women commit to you know, one or more children, you can see the body changes, and we're trying to help with that. In fact, we've got some great brochures that we can have available. If anybody wants us, we can mail that to them if they want, or they can come in for a consultation.
You know, I'm just glad you bring that up, because I'm sure we have a lot of women who think, wow, am I going to be the only person who comes in and complains about this and how much my body changed? So you're not alone out there. Lots and lots of women go in for these changes because, you know, pregnancy is a finite time in your life, but it can leave lasting, you know, lasting effects on the body for a long, long time.
You're right, Linda. Well, you know what I tell the patients? I said the kids blame the parents for a lot of stuff. Well, the moms can blame the kids for what the changes that occur. Not in a bad way, of course, just jokingly. But you know, the truth is, you know, if you're ready to make that transition and try to make some adjustments to the shape and figure, we certainly can do that with plastic surgery. And
you know, it's also true. You can work out like a demon after pregnancy, but you're still, because like you say, the stretching, you don't get that exact body back, and maybe a little bit of plastic surgery can we get that
question all the time. You say, you know, I've been doing the abs, I've been working out at the gym, and their weights may be close to what they consider ideal, but you cannot tighten skin that's been stretched either through pregnancy or weight gain and loss. You can't tighten the abdominal muscles much because they've stretched from the baby developing there. So all of those things require us to intervene and help them with that reconstruction, basically, and restoration.
So basically, if someone's interested, just come on in and talk with you. Let the doctor know what your concerns are and go from there.
Well, if they do hear us on the show today, they just let us know that they heard us in Buffalo. They get a free consultation with me, and I'd be happy to see them and discuss what their issues are and concerns.
You know what? Maybe that's why, Doc, they voted you as #1.
Thank you. And we also do surgery in the office, and we're actually expanding our office now. We're going to go from 2 operating rooms to 3 operating rooms. So the ambulatory center is expanding. A lot of these surgeries we can do right in the office. Listen,
and don't forget, Treore Spa is also right on Main Street in Williamsville. So listen, go for your wonderful, wonderful treatments, and makes a great marriage between the Aesthetic Associates Center and then indulging yourself at Treore. Dr. Shatkin, we love him. Aesthetic Associates Center, right on Kensington Avenue in Amherst.